Welcome back to Nirvana Trivia Part 2. You've already tested your knowledge, but now let's see if you're a true grunge expert. Here we go. Question 8. What was Nirvana's last studio album? Option A, Nevermind. Option B, In Utero. Option C, Incesticide. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, B. In Utero, released in 1993, it was their final studio album. Produced by Steve Albini, it had a rawer and harsher sound. Songs like Heart-Shaped Box and Rape Me stood out. It was Nirvana's reaction against the polished sound of Nevermind. The album reached #1 on the Billboard 200. It remains a haunting but powerful farewell statement. Question 9. What independent label first signed Nirvana? Option A, Sub Pop. Option B, Geffen Records. Option C, Atlantic Records. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, A, Sub Pop. Sub Pop signed Nirvana in the late 1980s. The label was key in developing the Seattle grunge movement. They released Bleach, their debut album, in 1989. Sub Pop helped launch other acts like Soundgarden and Mudhoney. Without Sub Pop, Nirvana might not have found early success. It proved how important indie labels were to the grunge era. Question 10. Which Nirvana song begins with the lyrics, "Load up on guns, bring your friends"? Option A, Lithium. Option B, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Option C, Come As You Are. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, B, Smells Like Teen Spirit, released in 1991. It became Nirvana's defining anthem. The opening lyrics captured rebellion and teenage angst. Its iconic riff is instantly recognizable worldwide. The song launched grunge into the mainstream. It's often compared to the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand in impact. It remains one of the most famous songs in rock history. Question 11. Who was the bassist for Nirvana throughout most of their career? Option A, Krist Novoselic. Option B, Duff McKagan. Option C, Mike Starr. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, A. Krist Novoselic co-founded Nirvana with Kurt Cobain in 1987. His deep bass lines anchored the band's sound. He also provided backup vocals on some tracks. After Nirvana, he pursued activism and music projects. He remains respected as one of grunge's key figures. Fans see him as essential to Nirvana's identity. Question 12. Which song did Nirvana famously cover during MTV Unplugged? Option A, The Man Who Sold the World. Option B, All Along the Watchtower. Option C, Knockin' on Heaven's Door. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, A, The Man Who Sold the World, originally by David Bowie. Nirvana gave it new life in 1993. Kurt's haunting vocals made it one of their most iconic covers. The performance introduced Bowie to a new generation of fans. Even Bowie himself praised the reinterpretation. It showed Nirvana's ability to reinvent classics. The track remains a highlight of their Unplugged album. Question 13. What year was Nirvana inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Option A, 2012. Option B, 2014. Option C, 2016. You have 5 seconds to answer. Correct answer, B, 2014. Nirvana was inducted 20 years after Kurt Cobain's death. Dave Grohl and Krist Novoselic accepted the honor. Female artists like Joan Jett performed Nirvana classics that night. The ceremony proved Nirvana's lasting influence on music. They were recognized as pioneers of grunge and alternative rock. It was an emotional moment for fans worldwide. Outro, Part 2. That's the end of Nirvana Trivia. How many did you get right? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary rock quizzes. See you in the next challenge.